I've been AWOL for like a week, but I just burnt myself out a little bit and I needed to take a break. So I Netflixed it up this week. But I am home alone for a couple hours while hubby's at work, and I figured I'd use like my last 10 hours of WoW time to actually get some streaming done. So literally all I did was walk us over into Duskwood. We were in Red Ridge. This is Duskwood, so I just walked us a little bit over here. So we are now in Duskwood, and we're going to head down to this Hero's Call quest to report to Commander Althea Ebenlock at Darkshire in Duskwood. And I did look it up just to make sure, since Red Ridge Mountains was kind of a bust. But it seems like there are very minimal changes to this zone as a result of Cataclysm. There's a couple new characters added in. Couple new characters added in. Music's different. Quest lines are basically the same, and that's the most important part. Rare goods, Let's see. Strength of will. No. Okay. Nothing all that interesting from him. I'm just gonna stick to the road because I don't really want to spoil anything for myself or for you in this quest line and get involved in anything on accident. Hold on. Oh my gosh. How did I get neutral with Booty Bay? Just for talking to that guy? That's funny. My stupid dog won't stop barking. Yeah, people outside. It's so nice out, so I have the patio door open and all the windows open. That usually means that Atticus is gonna be an asshole. So that's what's going on. Alright, so we're gonna pick up our flight point first, so I don't have to worry about that and I don't forget about it. And we're in Darkshire, which is basically the main little town in the Duskwood area. We'll go turn in our Hero's Call quest, and then we'll go around and pick everything up. Alright, so this is Commander Althea Ebenlock.
What can I do for you?
You're the help that we requested? Althea sighs. I suppose that you will have to do.
Safe travels.
The dire wolves are the most common threat to the townsfolk here. They lurk in the forests on all sides of us, though most are along the north bank of the river. These aren't the runt dogs you see in Elwyn or wherever you come from. They're as big as a man and twice as vicious. If you wish to assist the people of Darkshire, hunt the dire wolves so our streets can be safer.
See you around.
Okie dokie. There's a quest in here from the cook.
King's honor, friend.
Well, these are just cooking quests. I'm cool with it. Seasoned wolf kebabs are a house favorite. Sure, I can make you some, but first I'll need the supplies. Bring me 5 wolf skirt steaks. The dire wolves near the river north of town are good to hunt. I wouldn't stray too far into the woods if I were you. Okay. I'll let you in on a little secret. Dusky crab cakes are really made from spider meat. I know it's a bit disgusting, but the cakes have a nice tangy flavor and make great snacks. If you want to try some still, I'm afraid I'm out of meat. I need some lump meat to whip up a few more cakes. Venom web spiders are a good source. They nest to the north, between the foothills and the river.
Go with honor, friend. Light be with you. For the Alliance.
You won't train me? Okay. This chick's outfit's kind of cool. The innkeep.
Open for business. Go with honor.
For now, I'm gonna make this my home while we're running around, so it's easier to get back here if we stray. It's a pretty big area, so it'll come in handy. This is Caller. Darkness seems drawn inexorably to Duskwood. I don't know why I had such a struggle pronouncing that. Master Caravan's quest is the expulsion of evil and hearsay. Through our efforts are the people of Darkshire kept safe. You believe yourself worthy to join us? I once thought of as you, disillusioned by the complacency of the Watch. I joined Master Caravan. If you wish to prove yourself, it will not be through words. Test your skills against the Nightbane Worgen in Brightwood Grove. We'll see if you have what it takes to hunt these monsters.
Be careful.
I bet you I'll be fine. No problems here. And there was a little quest hidden up this way, if I remember right. Yeah. This is Tobias Mistmantle.
Oi.
Boy. I'm here because I received a letter from my brother Stalvin, who I haven't seen in years. On arriving here, I was told he was dead. The entire town refuses to offer any further explanation. Any mention of his name is met with terror and suspicion, as if I didn't have enough of that myself. I'm afraid of what will happen if my frustration and anger grows any further. I beg you, help me get to the bottom of this. Implore Clerk Daltrey for any information he may have on my brother.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
Wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry. I'm gonna assume you're a Worgen. That's just me. It's my suspicion. Suppose I could take a little picture of Darkshire here. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try and get through this whole zone today. I'm not actually quite sure how many quests there are here. Let's see. Our Eastern Kingdoms. Duskwood. No? Oh, Westfall and Duskwood. Well, fuck. I guess we won't get that achievement right away, but that's okay. We'll see how many quests there are here as we go.
How are you?
This is Clerk Daltrey. It's a really, eerie painting on the wall behind him. Can I help you? You want to know about Stalvin. You're not the first, you know. We get outsiders coming through asking about him ever so often. Always outsiders. Everyone who lives here knows better. You're out of luck anyways. I'm missing half the archives. Feral Worgen broke into the town hall not a few nights ago and tore the place to shreds. The documents you'll want are probably strewn across the Brightwood Grove by now, deep in the woods to the west. Not worth it if you ask me.
See you around.
Well, we're headed that way anyways. Historian, eh? Don't look like a historian to me. Deputy Mayor, Mayor, Ambassador, Councilman. Okay. Nothing all too interesting in here. So, where do we need to go? Out to the east. Alrighty. Sure, I could get up this way. There we go. Alright, so we're in Brightwood Grove, so we'll just do the Worgen quests first. Alrighty. Yes, we got spiders here too.
I need to target something first.
Works for me.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
Sad I can't skin any of this shit. These papers, yep. Slash bundle of letters. I guess I don't want to end up fighting too, so I'm gonna be lazy. Oh, well, we're gonna need to go up north. So we'll run this way. There's a loner.
It's too far away.
What's this? Wolf skirt steak. That is what I need. Skunk, I already loved you. My best friend is driving through Nashville right now. I had no idea she was even going to be here.
I need to get closer.
All the
out of range.
spiders.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
I already have one of these. Shit, where'd it go? Yeah, I have a dusk spiderling already. I actually think I got sick of looking for pets in this area because I couldn't find the ones I needed. It's not the end of the world.
It's too far away.
If he pops up again for whatever reason, I'm gonna see if I can tame him. That would be cool. I'd like a big white wolf. Big white wolf.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Okay. Need one more spider meat. Yeah. Now I just need wolves. Which are all over the place in this area. So let's see. Oh, finally! It's a couple. So I need 4 more.
It's too far away.
Oh, I will just need 1 more.
I'm out of range.
There it is, down by the bank.
It's too far away.
Okie dokie. Time to go back and show everybody that we're not a little bitch. Of course, the archaeology is going to be in an area that I don't think I can go in there yet. I think it's too high level for me. But we can try. Whee! Okay. Let's go turn in the cooking ones first, because they're easy and have nothing to do with anything.
What can I do for you?
Here's your wolf skirt steaks. The skirt steaks are the best part. It's not an efficient way to cook, though. Here, have this recipe. It's a little different, but flake meat's easier to come by when you really need a meal. Thank you. Ah, yes. Nice lump you have there. Let me get this seasoned with my secret spices. No looking, and get them to skittering on a skillet for a while. And although Jesky crab cakes are my specialty and I won't give out the recipe, here's the recipe for a dish that's almost as good.
Light bless you.
Okay. Learn the recipes.
I can't use that.
Oh, 100 and 110. Okay, well, can you teach me other things? No. I love how there's flies around the meat. Isn't that disgusting? Ew! Someone downstairs that can teach me how to cook? Nope, just beer. Oh, is there a human down there? Oh no, those are barrels. Okay. Bartender.
How are you?
Have I had all these?
Safe travels. Hey there. See you later. You need something?
Sell all this shit off.
Have a good one.
You too, buddy. Okay. I need to get rid of some of this cooking shit. Okay, here we go.
Hey there.
Killed your wolves. Don't go thinking that was too easy. Far greater dangers lurk deeper in the woods. Okay.
Be careful. Need help?
At ease, Hunter. If you're just passing through, I suggest you stick to the roads and only travel by day. If your business is here in Darkshire, consider lending your abilities to the Night Watch. Our skill is unquestionable, but our numbers are small. Okay. The Hermit. I've been told there's signs of activity at Beggar's Haunt. People who have reported seeing lights in the tower to the east of town. Few would be bold enough to stay that close to Deadwind Pass. You're the first to report since I've learned about this. Go check it out and make sure whatever's in there is human. I'm afraid you're all I've got to help here. Stormwind's forces are so taxed by greater evils that they can't spare a single footman to protect Darkshire. It's up to me and the rest of the Night Watch to keep our homes safe. There's more threats here than just wolves, unfortunately. Rotting horrors roam near Blind Mary's haunt on the southeast outskirts. If they're not kept in check, they'll be visiting our homes in the night. Deal with the undead and report back to me for your bounty.
Farewell.
This is about that guy's brother.
Hello.
Look, miss, I really don't want any trouble. By the light, you actually went and got it? I'm shocked. I suppose I owe you thanks for returning it to the archives. You're welcome. Oh, I already have this cloak. Okay, so, well, I guess that makes it easy then. If you're that serious about this, I'll help you. I know where the other documents must be. I'm just too terrified to do anything about it. There's only a few places that those horrible nightbane beasts gather when they're not prowling the forests. One of them's the rotting orchard to the south. They use the buildings there as their dens, so if they haven't just eaten the other documents, you might find one there. You'll have to search their lairs, though, I wager.
See you around.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna, look up a little brief rundown on Worgens. real quick, since we're doing all these quests associated with them in Darkshire. Go to trusty Gamepedia.
Need help?
Impressive. It would seem that you are capable enough to handle yourself. Perhaps a more suitable challenge could be found for your abilities. The Worgen infestation stretches further than Brightwood Grove. To the south, on the very edges of Darkshire itself, the Rotting Orchard is a host to even more of the savage beasts. The Worgen there are more cunning, but just as savage and evil. They conjure foul shadows to tear their enemies apart from a distance. Go to the Rotting Orchard and slay the Shadow Weavers to keep the town safe.
Go with honor, friend.
Yeah, well, at least they're sending us to the same places, so that's convenient. Okay. This says, Worgen are large, lupine humanoids reminiscent of werewolves that walk upright but lope on all fours to run. Originally inadvertently created as a result of night elf druids, assuming a pack form that embraced a fury of the wolf, ancient Goldrin during the War of the Satyr, they were sealed within the Emerald Dream after it was discovered they were spreading their beastly form through what would become known as the Worgen Curse. So, in past videos, I kind of touched on the Night Elves turning into Worgens for that reason. So this is all just flowing along in history. Centuries later, they were unleashed once more by the human archmage Arugel to fight the undead Scourge. Eventually, the curse found its way to Gilneas, where many of its inhabitants were transformed into Worgen. After being taught how to control their inner beast by the Night Elves, many Worgen are now members of the Alliance. We haven't necessarily gotten that far yet, but it is a thing. It's a playable race, so. But the history of this is as follows. Long time ago, amid a brutal war between the Night Elves and the demonic satyrs in Kalimdor, a group of druids practiced a powerful yet unwieldy form that embodied the fury of the wolf, ancient Goldrin. Taught by Ralar Fangfire, these druids of the pack sought to temper their uncontrollable rage inherent in their chosen form. To do so, they willingly submitted to the energies of the Scythe of Elune, a mystical artifact created from Goldrin's Fang and the Staff of Elune. Rather than abate the druid's fury, however, the weapon transformed Ralar and his followers into Worgen, bestial humanoids enslaved by their own primal instincts. Blinded by all-consuming rage, Ralar's druids tore through friend and foe alike during war with the satyrs. Night Elves wounded by the unruly beast contracted a virulent curse that turned them into Worgen as well. Desperate to staunch the affliction spread, Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage mournfully banished the Worgen beneath Darelnir within the Emerald Dream, where they would be in peaceful slumber for all eternity. Years later, several individuals started investigating about the Worgen. A mage of Dalaran, did research on Worgen but never summoned them. He found out that the Worgen seemed to hail from a dark and treacherous world from which there was no corner which was truly safe. It is likely that what saw was the Emerald Nightmare, which humans would not know about at that time. Another of these individuals was Archmage Arugel. Frustrated by the destruction of Dalaran by the Scourge and against the advice of his peers, he elected to summon an army of the extra-dimensional entities by using Ur's research. With King Gen Greymane's blessing, all these original Worgen, cursed druids from Azeroth's ancient past, were then released from their prison. The summoned Worgen fought at first against the undead armies, but quickly turned on the wizards themselves. The curse of the Worgen rapidly spread among the human population, transforming ordinary men and women into ravenous feral creatures. They sieged the keep of the noble Baron Silverlane, situated above the tiny hamlet of Pyrewood. The keep quickly fell into shadow and ruin. Driven mad with guilt, Arugel adopted the Worgen and his children and retreated to Silverlane's former mansion, the estate now known as Shadowfang Keep. It is around this time that Arugel was introduced to Ralar Fangfire, now calling himself Alpha Prime. Arugel swore fealty to Alpha Prime, and the two of them created a wolf cult to search for the missing Scythe of Elune. He then cursed the village people of Pyrewood to turn into Worgen whenever the sun went down. The curse, however, was not contained. At approximately the same time, the Night Elf Sentinel, Melinda Starsong, was given the task of clearing Fellwood of demons. She prayed to Elune and was granted the Scythe of Elune, which had been the tool for the creation of the original Worgen, and which could also summon them. Belinda received a vision after touching the scythe in which the Worgen battled an unflinching enemy, Lords of the Emerald Flame, in a vicious war. In reality, the Lords were the satyr that had fought against the Night Elves and the Worgen in the past war. She was able to summon a very large number of Worgen to fight at her side against the demons, and later she began to notice that some of her force were unaccounted for. It was as though the Scythe of Elune no longer required her presence and performed the summoning process. Perplexed by this development, she ordered the remaining Worgen to remain at the shrine of Melthandris in Ashenvale, and began to search for Archmage Arugel, whom she had heard also summoned Worgen. From that point on, her fate became a mystery, but it was rumored that she was killed in Duskwood and lost the Scythe of Elune. Black riders from Deadwood Pass came to Duskwood looking for the scythe and murdered a family of farmers in the search to find it. The Terrawolf Worgen tribe stayed at the shrine in Ashenvale for a while and eventually left, though it is not known where they went. Meanwhile, Worgen wolf cults have begun to pop up in human lands and contributed to the spread of the Worgen curse. It is revealed that these wolf cults have also been trying to obtain the Scythe of Elune for themselves as well. Well, that's that. That's the basic history of it. The rest we will encounter in-game in the expansions. That was a little bit of a long one, but still good to see. So we're just gonna keep going with this questline with the journal pages and the Worgen for now. And I wasn't necessarily planning on it, but since the history tied into it so well, talking about the Worgen, I may go do Shadowfang Keep. Let me see what the level is, the level range is for that. Shadowfang Keep is just in a horde-only area. So I wasn't planning on doing it just because I wasn't going to be doing any quests in that area. But since it worked out so nicely, and I can tie it into this area, I may go ahead and do it. Let me see. If it would ever load. Oh. Hey. (18 to 21) and I'm 27. So by the end of this area, I should be high enough level to maybe go in and solo that myself, especially with my bear. Ah, so these are the woven shadows.
I need to target something. I don't have a target.
Cool. Oh, I don't even need to kill their shadows, they just despawn. It's handy. So we're in here to look for the letters. Or the other documents. Bunch of bones in here. Oh, there they are. Torn journal. And we need to kill 4 more shadow weavers. Just do that on our way out.
I need a target.
And we'll just run back up north, turn these in, and progress the quest.
Target something first.
Quest line. We'll be all good. So the internet is saying between 30 and 35 you should be able to solo Shadowfang Keep. So hopefully once we get through this area, we'll definitely... I mean, I'm already halfway to 28, so more than halfway to 28. So we should be good.
Well met.
You performed well against the Shadow Weavers, but even now, years after their first arrival, there seem to be so many to replace the ones we kill. I will put my faith in Master Caravan. No doubt he will get to the bottom of the problem. Your previous accomplishments have convinced me that you're ready to take on the toughest worgen infesting the woods. One of the worgen that have made their new home here, the Vile Fangs and the Tainted Ones, have proven the most dangerous. They've settled down near some of the caves in the mine to the south. From far away, you can even see the light from their bonfires.
Be careful.
Okay, so those are my next kills. I'll go in here and turn in the journal and see. It'll probably take us to the same area if we need to get more stuff.
You need something?
You're back in one piece, I see. This is all you found? That's bad news, I'm afraid. This isn't all of it. You should let it go. The only place left to look is Roland's Doom. That's the mine south of town, and the largest lair of worgen in Duskwood. Nobody in Darkshire has ever made it back from that place alive. In fact, some of the records I have here imply that's where the monsters first came from. Who knows what evil's lurking in there? Please, just give it up. Let's just forget about this whole thing and never speak of it again.
See you later.
Unfortunately, I can't do that, bud. I can disenchant these. And I was right. It's also sending us to the mine to the south, so we will go do that. Oop. We're gonna walk past the Rotting Horror quest, but I'm not going to do it yet. I would really prefer to wrap up this little mini quest line all at once. A mouse. supposed to try and catch a mouse too, but that was not a capturable pet.
I don't have a target. I need to get closer.
Probably just walk past these fighting ones. Yep. Works for me.
I don't have a target.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sometimes I get my characters confused and I forget what professions I have.
First.
See, and these are all just critters too. Where be the pets? I need a pet. Just need one more vial thing, which is up here. Done and done. These quest givers just underestimate the hell out of us. I'm just gonna go back there and be like, guess what, bitch? I found it. Oh, my tummy is rumbling. Yep, I killed them all. To be honest with you, I did not believe that you would get this far, but you are clearly a hunter to be reckoned with. In fact, if you wish to formally join Master Caravan's struggle, I will gladly write for you a letter of recommendation. Oh, thanks! Here you go. Bring this message to Master Caravan. He quickly removes a piece of faded parchment and offers it to you. A few more like you, and we will outnumber the Night Watch. Perhaps then we could complete the work that we few carry on today.
For the Alliance.
Well, that's nice. Oh, is he inside? Jonathan Caravan.
What can I do for you?
Yes, what is it? Make it quick. I've pressing matters to attend to. Excuse me for my cold reception, but I'm sure you can tell I am an extremely busy man. I see that you have impressed Caller, and I assure you that is no small feat, and that he has given his recommendation. There are unsavory types afoot, and we can use the help of all who have proven themselves. We battle against demons, the undead, and those who would provide them aid. Be vigilant, be wary, and trust no one who would not give aid to our cause. Glory under the light.
See you later.
Boom. Level 28. What's this? Bane Death. Ooh. That's a handy one to have. Ooh, and I got blue boots. To match the blue top. Go turn in the last of these letters and hopefully wrap up this quest about this guy's brother. I told you it's not worth pursuing. You actually went and got it? I don't know whether to call you brave or insane, but once again, my archives thank you. You've recovered everything. Everything except the last page, which I've got right here. Don't look at me like that. You'll understand when you read it. Some even say it's cursed, you know. In fact, I was relieved when the Worgen broke in and made off with these. Take it. Take all of it, in fact. I thank you for recovering my archives, but I don't want anything to do with this ever again. Please, just leave me be. Take the legend of Stalvin back to Tobias Mismantle. I got a new belt. Okay. This is all worked up to this one moment. I wonder what happened. Atticus? Okay, my pupperdoo just wants to bark at his little doggy friend outside. So he's in timeout on my lap right now.
We've been walled up for
You're
far
back!
too long.
Did you find anything out about my brother? The legend of Stalvin. I can't thank you enough. I had hoped for this to be a joyous reunion, but the more I learn, the less glad I am to have asked. But I must know. Bubby, no. Oh, we can read it! Ooh, I'm gonna read it before I turn it in and never get to see it again. To the Honorable Headmaster Krillian. My former master, I write to you so that you might know what your apprentice has been doing of late. Paying heed to your advice, I sought to build my knowledge and wisdom through travel outside the gates of our beloved Stormwind. My journeys took me to many places, but I have decided to take up residence here in the lovely town of Moonbrook. The surrounding fields of Westfall are most beautiful as the harvest approaches. Within just a few days of my visit, I found myself tutoring the local children from nearby farmlands. The lessons went so well that the town mayor commissioned me to run a school, and construction has begun on a brand new schoolhouse. From Silverpine to Stormwind and now Moonbrook, who would have guessed I would see so much of Azeroth? Warm regards, Stalvin Mismantle. Dear noble sir, word of your need for a tutor for your children has traveled to me here in Goldshire, where I take up temporary residence in the Lion's Pride Inn. Due to the unfortunate state of events in the region, I was forced to abandon my post as headmaster of the Moonbrook Schoolhouse. Please accept my application to serve as tutor for your offspring. Headmaster Krillian of the Academy can speak to you of my abilities if necessary. I shall travel to meet you in person when the winter rains subside and the roads are suitable for travel once again. Until then, Stalvin Mismantle of Silverpine. Giles, the boy, seems a bit rambunctious and will be a challenge to educate. However, the elder daughter, Tiloa, seems exceptionally smart. I couldn't help but notice her captivating beauty as well. She's on the cusp of womanhood now. Supposedly the Lord has arranged her marriage for next year. But I digress. This week I will accompany the family to their summer cottage near the Eastvale logging camp in Elwyn, close to the Red Ridge Mountains. I hope to write more while there. Most strange and uncontrollable feeling. Never have I felt the way I did today. Whilst assisting Giles with his history lesson, Tiloa was outside tending to the flower garden. After a few minutes, she came inside and placed a scarlet begonia in my open palm and smiled at me in such a way that my heart felt as though it was trembling within my chest. Ooh, scandal. Most certain that she shares the same feelings for me now. She even placed her hand on mine this morning. When she smiles, her eyes light up like the glittering diamonds. Unspoken words pass between us. I can feel her in my pounding heart and heated veins. Damn! Anger and fury like the likes of which I never knew existed. How dare she? As I was instructing Giles in the middle of numbers, Taloa appears before me with a suitor, holding hands in public nonetheless. What an uncouth young man. Rather than introduce me properly, Taloa simply said, "Oh, that's just my tutor, Uncle Stalvin. He's a nice old man." Old! At that word, my cheeks flushed with heat. I am but a few years older, and yet she betrays. Downward spiral of despair. First she mocks me, and now she is engaged. The ungracious charlatan was pretending to love, when truly she desired to hurt me all along. A black void lurks within me now, and it grows with each waking moment. The blood I shall spill pales in comparison to the tears I have shed. Damn. That's it. Yikes.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
This can't be. My brother was strong-willed, but such vileness, such sickness and violent, bloody evil. Tobias brings a hand to his face, averting his gaze. I must have answers. I need to know how I got that letter. I need to know if Stalvin really did this. I need to know why. Take my ring, Svetlana. Bring it to Madame Eva. That woman is a follower of old arts and makes no secret of it. Call it madness, but I'll try anything at this point.
We are bound by a common enemy.
Bubby, no. No, no. No, no, no. You're gonna make me close the patio door. And I don't want to do that because it's nice outside. Okay, here's Madame Eva.
King's honor, friend.
What dark whispers guide you to my door, Hunter? Give her the Miss Mantle family ring? No. How interesting. It's been quite a while since I've seen such a ring. I'm afraid I cannot give Tobias the answers he seeks, but I can help you find the only person who can. Stalvin Mistmantle. Take the ring into the woods to the north to Manor Mistmantle, where Stalvin's body was buried. Enter and hold the ring before you. Let the waning moon pour its light through the ring, and the spirits will answer your call. Take heed. The questions of the living can offer more comfort than the answers of the dead.
Be careful.
Ooh. Okay, I'm legit about to go close my patio door because I can't hold my dog forever. Okay. Back again. Okay, we need to go up north. Ooh. Corpses. Corpses just walking around. Guessing this is the house where he was buried. Buried like at a grave in the back or something? Oh, no, I just need to... Well, I guess I will do it in the back because she said I need the moonlight to touch it, so... Who holds my family ring? Taloa, is that you? Brother! Tobias. Tell me it's not true, brother. Oh, they're in the house. Every word. You doubted it? But why? How could you? You know why. Surely you felt anger. Anger so foul and vicious that it makes you want to tear someone to shreds. Aren't you feeling it right now? Oh, see, saw that coming. You see, brother, we're not so different. Damn. Drama for days. I totally called that, though. With Tobias. I want to say we run into Tobias later in the game somehow. I don't quite remember where, though.
I got a bad feeling.
Master Harris may have been right. I would have been better to leave the past behind. I've got a new life now. Whether it's that of a monster or a man is up to me. As for you, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance, regardless of the outcome. Please take this with my thanks. Honored with Gilneas. Yeah. I've been trying to keep my true self hidden away from the people of Darkshire. They seem to react poorly to Worgen. There are more of us here, though, beyond the city. The champions I first traveled here with searched the woods for wild Worgen. They believe some of them, ones with telltale signs, can still be returned to sanity. I'm not quite ready to rejoin them. Please send word to Apprentice Fess at the crossroads west of town, and I'll be staying in Darkshire a while longer. Okay.
Keep your chin up, eh?
We'll help you out, bud. Well, let's go up and see what this guy wants. This is Victory Prism Antris. That's a really weird name. My gnomish friend Cog has promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars. According to Cog's blueprint, what I need first is a way to reflect light. I remember a woman by the name of Mary who became well known around these parts for always carrying a looking glass. Perhaps you can track Mary down and see if she might lend us a reflective surface for this project. I believe she once resided in southern Duskwood. And I have a feeling I know what's up with Mary, too. And now we can head south into this area to do the rotting horrors. Ooh, Black Widows. No pets still. Rotting horrors. They're basically just killing zombies here. There's an outhouse. I wonder if we can go in the outhouse. Oh, no. Is there anyone in there? No, doesn't look like it. Well, that's all the horrors killed that we needed to kill, and now... Yep, there's Miss Mary. She's dead.
I'm listening.
Why, yes, I used to own a looking glass. The looking glass was one of my finest treasures until the incident. After that happened, I discarded it behind the barn. There was an insane ghoul who used to roam back there. Perhaps he picked it up. Rumor has it the devilish beast resides in the Tranquil Gardens Cemetery.
Beware.
Well... Oh, you just need to run over to the cemetery. Now we got skeletons to kill.
I need the target.
Ooh, a rare.
I need to target something.
Okay. Creepy old church. Well, that wasn't too difficult. We're trucking right along to level 29. Here's your looking glass, dude.
What can I do for you?
I showed Cog the beginnings of our star viewing machine. He was impressed. Did you happen to find a reflective device? Yep. Most superb. This will work perfectly. Many thanks. Now there's just one more item needed to complete this device. Cog's blueprint calls for a lens of some sort. The only lens I know of that would be large enough will be very difficult to acquire. There is an ogre by the name of Zarkvul who resides in the mound in southern Duskwood. If you can, bring to me his monocle and I will use that as our lens.
For the Alliance.
Easy enough. Nothing interesting in here. Okie dokie. We can go turn in the quest for killing the horrors as well. For the night watch, I'm sure she'll give us something else to go kill. Maybe it'll have to do with the ogres. That would be handy. Splendid! For your service to the people of Darkshire, you shall be rewarded. There's an even fouler undead left to deal with. Tranquil Gardens Cemetery, further south of town, is a place you don't want to be caught in at night. The bones that rise from the ground there are cunning enough to remember how to swing an axe or cast a spell. I shouldn't need to explain how dangerous that makes them. Proceed with caution, but remember that the people of Darkshire will suffer if you falter.
Have a good one.
Well, I was wrong. But that's fine. Let's go investigate Beggar's Haunt real quick. Just because it's all the way in the tippy-top corner. And before I start going more and more southeast. Oh, Bubby, you found your green ball. Where'd you find that at? I've been looking for it. Give me a ball. Give me. I'll throw it for you. Ooh, where are we? Ew. Are those spiders? Oh, a roach. Let's kill you, roach. Nope, this leads out of here. I was supposed to go through that. Up this way. There we go. Beggar's Haunt. Abercrombie.
Hey there.
Welcome, stranger. I'd offer you something, but there's not much here. Could I beg you to run some errands for a poor old hermit?
Safe travels.
Oh, what is a poor old man to do? I need some supplies from Darkshire, but the village is so far away, and I am so old and feeble. I would never make the trip. Can you go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madame Eva at her home on Darkshire Square.
See you later.
Okay. Well. This is gonna be a back and forth, so might as well. Yeah, because the ogre's monocle's like way down there. Yeah. Ah, ghost hair thread is what you need, is it? I'm afraid I have none in stock, but I can make some for you if you can supply the ghost hair. There is a poor, sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts an old farmhouse in the hills south of Darkshire. Here, take this spectral comb and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Bring back the comb and I will glean from it the ghost hair I'll need for the thread. And take care, for dark things now lurk near that house.
Safe travels.
Well, we got a little off track and now the quests aren't lining up, but that's okay. My dog is literally dragging his entire crate around right now. Why are you trying to get your bed out? Dog is a doofus. Let's ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Oh, please don't look at me. I tore out these eyes with my own hands, but I can still feel your gaze. I'm hideous, hideous. Please look away. What is this? A comb? It's lovely, and it glides through my hair as if it weren't the stiff, stringy horror that it is. Oh, if only I had a mirror. No! Take it. Take this comb away from me. I'm a monster, and no one will ever think me lovely again.
Beware the moon.
Aw, poor Blind Mary. Hold on. I'm gonna help my dog. Bubby, give it.
don't have a target.
While we're here, we're just gonna run over to the cemetery and kill all the things we need to kill. Whee. Ugh.
I need a target.
Like super multitasking right now.
Target something.
Fetch with my dog and playing well. Ugh. The other dog won't stop licking me. Stop it, Chada. Okay. We're done in here. Jada, go lay down. Oops. Knocking shit over. Did you lose it under there, Bubby? Oh, you got it! Bring it here, you goofball. Give it.
Light be with you.
Let's see.
Be careful.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Oh. Oops.
How are you?
I want to keep the silk.
Have a good one. Can I help you?
Nope. Nope.
See you around.
Tell her we
Well met.
killed all the things. The people of Darkshire thank you. You have proven yourself to be a great ally for the Night Watch.
Safe travels.
Oh, you're finally done with me. How about it?
Light be with
Okay, here's the comb with the hair. I can make a spool of ghost hair thread with this and have a few strands to spare. Here are some coins for those extra strands. Here's your thread. It has 1,000 uses, from binding evil spirits to sewing life into inanimate objects. Bring the ghost hair thread to Abercrombie. Abercrombie. Whoop, whoop. And he's up north here.
there.
I need to string the ghost hair thread along my door and my windows to keep out unwanted spirits. Did you get it for me? Delightful. This will do splendidly. Here, good Svetlana. Take this as payment for your honorable deed. I need a bottle of certain liquor, zombie juice. Tavern keeps Smith's at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire should have some. And please hurry. These nights get cold and I need that drink to put fire in my veins
See you
again.
around. You need something?
I hate it when people are just like, go get this. Okay, now go get this. Okay, now how about this? It's like the bane of my existence as a waiter, I can tell you that right now. Instead of just giving me a list. First you need a side of ranch, then you need a Coke, then you need more napkins, then you need a side of honey mustard, then you need dessert, then you need me to fix this, you need extra bacon. Just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. No boy, no. I am just a hodgepodge of a hot mess. This character with my armor. I've got a yellow belt, red and gray pants. Okay. Tavern keeps Smith's. You need some zombie juice, do you? That's some strong stuff. I don't usually get requests for it. You bring me some rot blossoms and I can brew you up a batch of zombie juice. Rot blossoms grow in strange places. They tend to flourish on dead things, and Duskwood has its fair share of those. I've seen a few of them growing at Tranquil Gardens Cemetery lately. Check near the graves, but mind that the dead are walking about near there.
Have a good one.
Okay. Making me go back there again. Pain in the ass thing. Atticus, will you just lay down? Nope. No, I'm stuck.
I need a target.
2, 3, 4, 5. Bueno. I would love to never have to come back to this cemetery again for the rest of the time I'm doing quests in this area. No more.
Can I help you?
Alright, here's the rat blossom. Good, you got the rat blossoms. I'll whip up the zombie juice. It's strong stuff, I warn you. Here's 29. Here's your zombie juice, and be careful with this stuff. It's strong enough to raise the dead.
For the Alliance.
Back up to Beggar's Haunt we go.
What can I do for you?
I need that zombie juice to keep me warm on these cold, dark nights. Did you get it for me? I did. 1,000 thanks. You warm an old man's heart with your with your kindness. Here you are, friend. Take this as a token of my gratitude. A few weeks ago, I was picking herbs far from my house, and a band of ogres attacked me. I ran, and I was forced to leave behind a crate of precious tools and herbs. After they chased me off, the ogre swaggered back to the ogre mound in southern Duskwood. I'm sure my crate is somewhere near the mound. Please retrieve this crate for me, for I miss it sorely.
Safe travels.
Cool. We're back on track. We got a long walk, though. Oh, walk. Oh man, I'm so sleepy. And I slept in today. I have like no reason to be sleepy. Also, I'm getting really pissed because I'm trying to pull up Power Rangers on Netflix on my phone. And it is not working. I do not know why. Watch it work now that I'm talking about how it's not working. But it doesn't look promising. There's too many trees around here to really get a decent picture of something, which is kind of sad. Maybe this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. My dog is so antsy. Antsy. Okay, we're at this little camp here. Oh, hey. This is Apprentice Fest. This is the guy that Tobias told us
What's
to
your story?
tell him that he was hanging back for a little bit. Lord Harris has sent me here to collect reagents. Our work cannot be delayed. Tobias is staying in town still? Master Harris warned him not to pursue his brother's fate. We all lead new lives now, after all, but the past is hard to let go of.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
Okay, he's got a couple quests. I need large amounts of corpse weed for Master Harris's concoctions. It's difficult to obtain, but we can't let our supply dwindle. Corpse weed is tough stuff to tangle with. The plant will get you before you get it, if you're not careful. But if you like to help out, I'll eagerly pay you for any you gather yourself. You'll find plenty of it all over at Jorgenstead to the southeast. My kinsmen at Raven Hill are concerned with curing the feral worgen in these forests. The condition itself cannot be lifted, but sanity can be restored to those not too far gone. While most here have proven beyond help, we keep an eye out for those that retain vestiges of their minds, attachments to their old lives. I've seen a lone worgen lurking in the Jorgen farmstead, digging in a pile of dirt between the buildings. Could you check out that pile and see if he's left anything?
Farewell.
Who are you? A watchman. Hail, hunter. Care to lend a hand for the people of Darkshire? There's a huge ogre mound just down the hill here. The splinter fist ogres usually keep to themselves, but they've got a bad habit of attacking travelers. Just the other day I saw one drag off a poor man's horse for food. He was lucky it left him behind. The Night Watch wants to only risk its few members in the defense of more immediate threats, me included. But if you kill some of those ogres for me, I'll pay you for your deed. Lazy asses. But fine. Atticus is chewing on the crate liner, but he's pulled it over on top of Jada. And she's just laying in bed and does not give a fuck. I guess we're gonna get sidetracked here.
I don't have a target.
Ooh, look at that. What's this mound of dirt? Well, let's run back and report that there is a worgen there. And he pounces the fuck out of you if you touch his mound of dirt.
Get gabbing or get going.
Here's your corpse weed. I thank you, Hunter, and I'm sure the worgen that may be returned to sanity with the potion this will make would thank you too. Sounds like a close call, but he ran off without harming you further. He might still be fighting it. Master Harris must know. Master Harris will want to know of this immediately. Here, take this package of corpse weed down the road to the camp at Ravenhill. Tell him what we saw at the Jorgen's den.
Let the light of the new moon guide you.
He is all the way over there. Well, I can do these ogre quests. Run over there and turn this in, get the flight point. So if we need to do any quests down on that end of things in the future, we can just fly there. Alright, let's kill these ogres. Kill 15. Gotta go in a cave. Is this for the crate or the monocle? Oh, well, there's the crate. I'm assuming Big Boss is in here. Yeah, it looks like him. that was super hard. Now... Oh, come on, let me up. There we go. Let's just go turn this quest in first, because he might send us back to that area to go help that other Worgen. Raven Hill's like the other little area here. The other little town type area. Forgot about that. Okay, here is the flight point. I'm going to turn this quest in, but I'm not necessarily going to pick up all these quests here just yet. What brings you out this way, my good lady? Welcome to our humble camp. I wouldn't call it pleasant, but it's at least somewhat private. Beg your pardon? A Worgen at the farm? What we do here is not a cure. The transformation cannot be removed once inflicted, but the mind can be restored through alchemy, if enough is left intact. This Worgen you've encountered sounds like he's fighting to stay aware. You got to find him again. If he's fled the Jorgen's stead, search the Adelstead to the south. He may be lurking in one of the buildings. Inject him with this ampule? I don't know. To tranquilize him. You'll need to be quite close. Okay. We're gonna pause for a minute. Turn in this quest. Earth back to Darkshire. Turn in these things. Hopefully that'll wrap up Darkshire, because I really don't want to be running back and forth. Bubby. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? My little huggy poo. Alright. Turn to this ogre quest. Go turn to the other two ogre quests. I saw you drop a few of them from here. Nice work. Here's your reward on behalf of the Night Watch. Let's go back to Darkshire. Woohoo! Turn in this thing for the stargazing. I'm assuming they're making a telescope. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know why they wouldn't have telescopes already, though.
Need help?
Were we able to convince Zarkvul to lend us his monocle for our experiment? Yep. At last, the stargazing device is complete. Thank you. Now I can continue my
The
research.
Alliance.
That was it. I don't get to see it or anything. Not for self-use. Good to know. Now we gotta go figure out what this weirdo's up to, because he's obviously bad and scamming us. Oh, homemade dragon just has two big spikies on his butt. One big one and one teeny tiny one. Right on the butt.
Hello.
Do you have my crate? If so, then please give it to me quickly. Thank the Nick. Well, thank you. You have more than earned your reward. Happy nights ahead. Out here on the outskirts of town, it's a wonder the walking dead haven't eaten me. In fact, just yesterday a pack of ghouls was pounding on the walls of my tower. I want to make an effigy, a kind of scarecrow for ghouls. To do that, I need some ghoul ribs. You can find plenty of them on fetid corpses wandering Manor Mismantle's grounds north of Darkshire. Get the ribs for me and I will repay you with some coin.
Have a good one.
I'm actually quite curious of what he's doing. He's obviously raising something. But what?
I need to target something first. I'm out of range. I need a target.
Alrighty. I really hope this is the last quest with this guy, because he's annoying me with all of his errands. I'd like to move on to Ravenhill.
Good day to you.
I'm sure you could find plenty of ribs in Ravenhill as well, but you might not want to wander so far at night. Ah, thanks. These will do just the trick. Take this note to Elo Ebenlock, the mayor of Darkshire. He and I are old friends, and when he reads it and discovers what you did for me, I'm sure he'll be just as happy as I am.
See you later.
A sly son of a bitch. Now he's gonna have me come back and kill him. Guarantee you. I just can't wait to hit 40 and get my upgrade.
Greetings.
A letter? What is this about? Ella looks at the letter and immediately pales. You fool! You've doomed us all. You're not the first fool to be manipulated by Abercrombie. That doddering old man is known as the Embalmer to us. He's a vile necromancer and a blight upon this town. And now, sewn together and given life by the very materials you brought him, his horrible creation approaches. That hideous creature will be upon us in mere moments. If you have any heart, you will help the Night Watch drive off the abomination and save our town.
Bless you.
That's easy enough. Oh shit. That was a little more intense than I was expecting. The fires and everything. Damn.
Need help?
Thank the light he's gone. I'll say you've made amends by helping save the lives of those here.
Go with honor, friend.
May the light embrace you. Remember the lessons of the past.
Everything back to normal? Yep. Okay. I don't have any more quests here right this moment, but I'll make sure to come back here. We're just gonna fly over to Ravenhill.
Can I help you? Have a good one.
Can maybe get some good pictures from above. It's just all trees. That works. Now we can pick up all the quests here. So we have to go save that Worgen.
Get gabbing or get going.
Sister Elsington. The dead cry for solace, their anguish echoes on the wind. This is a tragic land with a history of violence and despair. While many of the dead roam in the flesh, some are simply lost souls wandering in confusion. They deserve to be put at ease. Many of these souls gather at the Adelstead to the south, appearing before travelers. Take this censer of holy incense, sway it before the forlorn spirits, and let the offering of its gentle scent give them peace. Several years ago, Stormwind's Captain Curzon brought a brigade into Stranglethorn Vale on a mission whose details are still murky. Curzon swiftly descended into madness, as did his men, except for a few rebels who made it their mission to undo the evils that Curzon had wrought. As I said, that was years ago. I'm now hearing rumors that Curzon is dead, but those rebels still persist at their rebellion. If you wish to investigate, you'll find them at the camp on Stranglethorn's northern border.
Long live Greymane.
How are you?
The Master Harris requires many reagents for his serums. He has me gather them for him. Most of it's not so bad. I mean, the corpse weed is pretty bad, but it's not as bad as the widow venom. Have you seen the widows around here? The hatchlings are the size of a man. Even with a gun, I can't stand to go out hunting them. It's just too terrifying. If you'll go do it for me, I'll gladly pay you. Just bring me back some widow venom. You'll find them all in the woods to the east, just north of the road.
See you around.
Hello.
What can I do for you? Keep your chin up, eh?
Okay. That's empty. I think everything in here is empty. No people. Hold in. Oh. Oh! Oh. Well, there's that. That's interesting. I did not expect there to be, skull things in the inn here, but no biggie. Let's call back the bear. One second. Okay. Where do we want to go first? I say we go to Adelstead first. Yeah. Okay. So the forlorn spirits, the yellow guys, are who I need to put the essence near. Okay. Here's where our Worgen friend is hiding. Oh, yep, there he is.
I need to get closer.
Oh. Since I'm stronger than most things here, I didn't really want to attack him too much and kill him on accident. Let's see. It's GTFO. Go back up north. We should have a new Worgen friend. Whee! Forlorn spirits.
We've been walled up for far
You've
too
brought
long.
peace to those who knew only misery. Be proud.
We are bound by a common enemy.
You've got him. No time to lose then. We'll prepare to administer the serum right away. Jitters, get ready. Ooh, level 30. I'm hopeful, but let's remain professional. It's business as usual for this one. Into the guillotine he goes, and if the alchemy doesn't take, he won't be getting back out of it. Jitters and I will attend to this. Please just stand back and watch from a safe distance. Here we go. It's working. Hold him still, Jitters. I can't. Jitters. Damn it, Jitters. I said hold. Jitters! I remember now. It's all your fault. You brought the Worgen to Duskwood. You led the Dark Riders to my farm and hid while they murdered my family. Every speck of suffering in my life is your pathetic fault. I should kill you. Letting him go is the only thing that's going to separate you from the beasts. Now, my friend, you've got a lot to make up for, Jitters. I won't give you the easy way out. Whew. Goodness gracious. Success. Finally! I can't thank you enough for giving me the chance to work the cure myself. Our new friend may be in need of some help as well. You might want to speak with him. Excuse me. Before I was lost to the woods, my last thing I remember is Morbant Fell. He was a vile necromancer, and the reason this land swarms with so many vile undead. I asked an adventurer to help me put an end to him. I thought they did, but Sister Elsington tells me the land still crawls with ghouls and specters ripped from the grave. Morbant Fell should have breathed his last in the house of Forlorn Row, north of Ravenhill Cemetery. Go there and see what's become of him. Oh. Miss Elsington's got another quest for us as well.
What's your story?
Can you hear them? There's so many of them. They wander their graves, shuffling across the cold ground on rotting limbs. The dead cry out in the still air. They suffer in their own flesh, forced from sleep. Every night I venture to the graveyard to put more of them to rest, but it's never enough. Oh, it is. Help me, Svetlana. Put the ghouls that swarm Ravenhill Cemetery out of their misery. Strike down as many as you can. Okay, let's
That's enough gabbing for me today.
put some ghouls to rest. Wait, what is this? Oh. We're not gonna do that yet. What the fuck? Untrack, that's what I want. Okay. So we're not gonna do Northern Stranglethorn for a hot minute. 20 ghouls slain. Oh, and we got the widows. Maybe I'll get a widow spiderling over here. That would be nice. It's a dusk spiderling. Why are dusk spiderlings over here? It's not fair.
I'm out of range.
Widow spiderling? No, dusk. What the fuck? Why are there no widow spiderlings anywhere?
I need to target something first.
Ooh. Are a lot of those around here? Oh, yeah, there are. Pet tamer, eh?
I need a target. I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
What? Move it.
Move it. Oh. These fucking worms. So annoying. Am I gonna have to is he just a rare? I think he's just a rare. Nothing. That sucks.
I can't attack that
These creepy eyes. Anything in here? It's not ominous or anything. Bone chewer. Leg spreader. Assuming somebody's gonna be up here. Remains of Morbent Fell.
It's too far away.
Okay. Turn in all the things.
Yes?
The cries grow softer for now. Light bless you.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
What's this? An old history book. Here are your venom sacs. Oh, thank you, thank you. You saved me from having to go out in the woods with those awful things. At least for a day, that is. I'm afraid that, well, I'm just plain afraid. But I'm also sorry to have to ask for another favor. Master Harris needs brains. Bear brains. They're part of the serum, apparently, or at least a proper substitute. There's plenty of black bears in the woods to the west and along the riverbank, but I can't do it. I'm too terrified to go out there and face those huge things, even with a rifle. Please let me pay you to bring back some.
Safe travel.
His clothes and bloodstains? If it's not tricks, it's something worse. The others here share my suspicion. Morbid Fell lives on in undeath, and may be more powerful than before. A necromancer was struck down, but a lich may have risen in his place, and now he continues to ruin this land. I remember Duskwood before all this. I remember bright skies and peaceful woods. This can't stand. Morbid Fell must be stopped for good. Speak to Sister Elsington. Her vision might guide you to where Morbid Fell is, and now he can be defeated.
Any friend to Grey
It's heartening to see one so recently recovered to be so concerned in the plight of others. Sven spares himself suffering by not dwelling on his own misfortune. Sven is correct. I could feel the presence of a powerful evil deep beneath the Ravenhill Cemetery. Evil lurks in its catacombs, and Morbid Fell must be the source. You will need the power of the light to strike him down. Sven told me the heroes who first slew Morbid Fell wielded an artifact of light-forged iron, imbued with holy power. That artifact is still here. I could feel it as well, a glimmer of light amidst the darkness. Search Ravenhill for it, and let the light guide you through it.
Farewell.
General goods.
I have what you seek.
Do you really? Oh, you have a 10-slot bag. That's good.
Long live Greymane.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna get the bears right this second. Dawning Woods Catacombs. Buried in the cold dirt, you find a brilliant metal shaft, but there are holes where pieces of the artifact are clearly missing. In front of you, the bare earth slopes downwards towards the dark entrance to the crypts. You can feel the tug of the Lightforge artifact urging you towards it. Perhaps the other piece is down there. Okay.
I need a target.
Interesting.
I need to target something first.
In the dirt of this alcove, your eye catches the shrine of brilliant metal. You found another piece of the artifact. You attach the arc to the rod, and the artifact is nearly complete. A large gap still sits at the center of the holy symbol's head. Once again, you feel it tug your arm, urging you towards the hole in the wall and the winding tunnel ahead. The last piece must be through here. Okay. In the darkest depths of this earthen tunnel, you spy the faintest gleam. The last piece is found. The pieces fit, and the holy artifact is restored, gleaming with sacred light. This should let you defeat Morbentfel's dark magic. Further down the tunnel, away from the direction you came, a heinous cackle rings out. It is the clattering laugh of a lich. Morbentfel is just ahead. Everybody be getting tested on. There's Morbentfel.
I can't attack that. I don't have a target.
Oh, that's good. This is where that big guy was. Okay. On the way back, we'll run along the water and get these bears. Levels are starting to catch up with me, though.
Target.
run up here and see if this quest is available, just 'cause. Yep, it is. Cool. Weathered grave marker reads simply Morgan Lattimore. Upon further examination, you notice that dirt over the grave has been recently disturbed and that a good amount of the dirt seems to have been displaced. So we need to go back to Darkshire for this one. Well...
I need to get closer. I don't have a target. It's too far away.
Over here. Bad human camp. These woods are almost normal because they're so close to, what, Westfall? Yep. get all this crap turned in. May the disgusting monster stay dead this time. I'll head down there and scatter his remains to ash myself. Svetlana, you've done a great thing. Perhaps in time, Duskwood can return to its former peaceful state. Here's your bear brains, and that's gonna ding us 31. Did you get them? Did you? Thank you, oh thank you. I never thought I'd be happy to smell those brains, but I am now that I didn't have to get them. Here's your reward as promised.
See you later.
Then we need to go back to Darkshire. Okay, so 30. Ooh, let's look up. Let's see. What my talent should be. Dire Frenzy is an active ability that replaces Dire Beast. It causes your pet to rapidly deal high physical damage over 5 attacks and gives your pet a buff that increases its attack speed by 30%. Dire Frenzy should be taken for pure single-target situations, while Stomp should be taken for any sort of multi-target, such as in Mythic plus Dungeons. Well, I'm going to take Stomp, because I'm going to be doing a lot of soloing, and it will be nice for multiple targets. And then we can hearth back to Darkshire. Okay. Ooh, do I have mail, actually? I do! Ooh, leather. Oh! Sierra Von Indy. I knew this historian was there for a reason. That's why I was so curious about him earlier. Morgan Lattimore? Ah, yes, of course. His was a long and sorrowful tale. I knew him well before he left for the war, but that was the last time I saw him. A noble and good man he was, but he suffered a bad end. Here, I should have something here that can tell you the tale better than my own recollections. He searches through the shelves and comes up with a leather-bound book. If you'd like to know more, you might ask Althea. She's been the one to handle the trouble with him of late. Speak to Commander Althea Ebenlock in Darkshire. Let's read through this. Oh no. I'll get it from her.
What can I do for you?
Morgan Lattimore? Never heard of. Oh, you mean Morladim. I guess you haven't heard the story. Well, I'll give you the short version. A powerful undead calling itself Morladim has been wandering Duskwood. From what we've gathered, it appears to be the undead body of Morgan Lattimore, of whom you apparently know. He's been causing us all sorts of problems, attacking watchmen on patrol and killing people. You seem to be capable enough. Maybe you could lay him to rest. From what my scouts tell me, Morladim wanders through Duskwood, following the strange and meandering path through the cemetery. We buried him out past the house on the hill. You know where that is? There isn't anything I can do to help you, but I wish you good luck.
Farewell.
Let's read his story. Morladim was a great and noble knight who fought in defense of the innocent, the poor, and the afflicted. For many years, he worked diligently throughout the outlying areas of Azeroth, bringing relief to the suffering and swift justice to the evildoers. He was married to a young girl named Liz in the summer of his 18th year. They were much in love with each other and would eventually produce 3 children, a son and 2 daughters. Morgan was 32 when war broke out in Lordaeron. Morgan was called to the side of the legendary paladin Uther the Lightbringer to fight against the orcs and the undead. Leaving his wife and children in the safety of his home, Morgan left for war. The years passed and the war dragged on, and Morgan would witness many horrific events, including the disbanding of the Paladins of the Silver Hand, the death of Uther, and the spread of the plague. The only thing that kept him from the brink of madness was the knowledge that he would someday be reunited with his wife and children. Morgan would eventually return to his homeland, but find it nothing like how he remembered it. The once verdant forest was corrupted and teemed with the undead and other dark forces. Destroyed houses and farms could be found everywhere, and the cemetery near Ravenhill now dominated much of the area. A shocked and bewildered Morgan eventually made his way home. Made his way to his home, only to find it in ruins. Not knowing what had befallen his homeland, he headed towards the village to find answers, and he hoped his wife and children. Morgan inquired about his family but could not find any answers. A priest in Darkshire, as it was now called, said that he might search the cemetery at Ravenhill for a gravestone. Morgan refused to believe that his family was dead and continued to search every farm and house in Duskwood, but to no avail. Morgan rode from Darkshire to nearby Lakeshire, thinking that perhaps his family had fled. On his way there, he decided against his better judgment to stop by the Ravenhill Cemetery. Morgan spent hours walking amongst the gravestones. He recognized many names of people that he knew and became more and more distraught. He then saw them, a small untended plot amongst the many with 3 small gravestones. A feeling of dread washed over him as he approached. Morgan brushed off the dust of the most prominent gravestone to reveal the name on it. Simply carved upon the graves, letters spelled out his worst fear: Liz Lattimore, beloved wife and mother. Morgan's apprehension turned to dismay and then to grief, and he fell to his knees weeping. For hours he stared at that one grave, begging the cold stone for forgiveness and sobbing apologies. Then, hours later, something in him snapped, and he began to lash out. He brought the sword out of his scabbard and began to rain blows on the gravestones, screaming in rage. Blind in his fury, he lashed out and swung wildly, catching the notice of a trio in the cemetery's attendants. As they tried to restrain him, he turned his focus to them, hurling accusations of guilt upon the innocent attendants, then killed them all. Later, when the rage had passed, realization crept into Morgan's mind, and he saw the bloody sword driven into the chest of one of the attendants. Driven to the brink by his emotions, he removed the belt knife and plunged it into his heart. Morgan Lattimore's body and 3 bodies of his victims were found the next day. He was quickly buried without ceremony in a hastily dug grave on the outskirts of the cemetery. Because Morgan committed murder against innocence, something that went completely against his beliefs and his nature, and because of the grief that he held in being unable to save his family, Morgan could not die a peaceful death and lived on as one of the restless undead. One day later, his grave was disturbed and his body could not be found. The beginning that was Morgan now wanders the Duskwood, consumed by his grief over the loss of his wife and children and his own self-hatred. Morladim, as he now calls himself, roams Duskwood with mindless vengeance and hatred, and has been known to commit murder indiscriminately. That's some real shit.
Need help? See you
Okay.
around.
Now, we're gonna fly. We're just gonna fly over to Ravenhill again.
Well met. Be careful.
I'm gonna run up from there. It's getting pretty dark outside already. Okay, we go. I'll just run straight up. Lots of birdies outside. Oh, what did I do that for? Need to find more Ladim again. There he is. Oh, that's not who I wanted. Back to Darkshire it is. And my Hearthstone is nowhere near being ready again. So... we're just gonna run down and turn this in. And then fly back. Run down, fly back, then turn this in. That's what I meant to say. Bubby, it's so dark. Is it gonna rain again?
What can I do for you? Have a good one. Okay. I think this is the last quest, guys. We will be done with
Hey there.
Darkshire, Duskwood. I don't blame you if you're having trouble with him. Some of our strongest watchers have been lost to Morladim. You killed him? That's no small accomplishment. On behalf of the people of Darkshire and the Night Watch, I thank you. There is one small matter, however. Should have told you this earlier. How do I put this? Morgan may have believed that his family was all dead, but in fact, his daughter, Sarah Lattimore, is now a watcher. She's always been troubled by the circumstances surrounding her father's death. Perhaps you could go to bring the news to her.
Have a good one. You need something?
Yes, my father? Her eyes become downcast. I wish there was something that I could have done for him. If only I had talked to him before he... Here, take this and lay it on his grave. Maybe, somehow, he'll know that I'm okay and that none of us hold him responsible for what happened. There are tears in her eyes now as she slides a ring from her right hand and presses it into your hands. And thank you.
Light bless you.
Oh, lordy. Then I gotta figure out how to get to Silver Pine from here so that we can do
Safe travels.
Shadowfang. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Tears Fall Glades. Okay, so I am, after we wrap this up, I'm probably going to work my way over there and not keep you bored while I run because I can't really fly there. And do a separate stream of Shadowfang Keep after the fact, just cause it's probably gonna take like a solid 15 minutes just to run all the way up there. But I want to make sure that I'm doing this in a way that makes sense. And Silver Pine Forest isn't something, it's not a dungeon that we would run into in any of the areas that we're gonna do. And this area, it just makes the most sense to run because it's so heavily Worgen based. Excuse me. I just ran past it.
I need a target.
Leave me be. Sarah's ring. A ghostly voice sounds on the wind. This is Sarah? Could it be she's still alive? The weight is removed from my shoulders. Take my sword, Arceus. As my soul is put to rest, I have no more need for it. It was forged to do good, and though I have proved myself unworthy to hold it, perhaps you will carry on the light through it. List, my love. My sword, Arceus, served me well in life. But as last my spirit may pass from the unhappy existence, I need it no longer. I shall cling to the love of my daughter and hope that I will find forgiveness under the light for my sins. Alrighty, that was it. Okay. So... why is he wandering around? Is he really gonna go back to his grave? Is he gonna say anything? No? That's an interesting touch, though. Okay. I'm probably gonna cut the stream short. Not short, because we're done. But I'm gonna cut the stream. I'm gonna see if I can get into this middle area just for the exploration achievement and to do archaeology, but I doubt that anything there is within a level range that won't immediately kill me, so we'll see. And then I'm gonna make my way to Stormwind and level up my enchanting, maybe do some transmog. And then I will start working my way over to Tirisfal Glades. So that's my plan. I will see you guys here in just a little bit to do Shadowfang Keep. Thanks for watching. This is Panda. Bye.